Me and my warriors guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me. Dance. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
There you go. Flying in. 51. Exit. Watch out. Hey, kill. 27. Gun. 26.
Johnson on the counter. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
Go to 54, line in. Swerve, 26.
Johnson running right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Rush in. Kill. 47. 52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
26.
Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
We're going to 54, line in. Done. 26.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
That's got to be a long day. Go to 54, line in. Under. Go.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away.
Get ready.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Hey, come on. Nice 50. Check. Tight up.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They give to Johnson going right. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Johnson. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Callaway. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
11 yards there and a Lion first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 24-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
We're scoreless after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
He can't hit. He's not going to get me. Watch twins. Watch twins. Head, head. Yeah. Go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let it go.
On second down, it's Johnson. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
He's tight right. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey, you got 3 guys.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So that'll back him up 5. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. They're going to look to throw. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45. Timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run the counter. Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
46. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. He's checking crack.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 37. Check 37.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The tackle made at the 48-yard line.
Come on. You better bring it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. Now a first down carry by Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
There you go. Go right in. 51's the mark. They can't hang with us. Switch it. Hey.
Hey, it's coming up.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here in that's complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here we go. 15 on it. Check, bumps it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch tight end. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
22, check, cover. Check 22, check, cover.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Funchess. Touchdown, Detroit.
Great job.
Devin Funchess. 33 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Everybody, kill.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
26.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They run the counter. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Everybody, wide in.
51. Silver.
Everybody, going to 54, wide in.
Watch the ship.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Go ahead, Nate. 51. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go ahead, Nate.
Check.
Under.
Motion to back.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Come on now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. 50. Check right. 50. Anyway. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
There we go.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Going to 53.
They'll run it with Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Running right, Jones. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On first and 10, Prescott. His throw incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 46. On the ground, this is Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check 20. Let's go. Come on.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go. Set. Kick to Pittsburgh. I'm coming.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game.
by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Ready? Check.
On second down, Johnson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Watch the eye. 25, check 25.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ty Johnson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's George. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
That's track. Check.
On first down. It's Jones. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike 51.
From the 29, Prescott. Going to throw right side here, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ronald Jones, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They begin the drive with Johnson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check back, check back. Hey, go.
On first down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. That one good for 26 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Johnson. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Ty Johnson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Gun.
They run the counter. Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why?
They still playing soccer.
They run the counter. Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, Prescott flush. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Yeah, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that.
Switch it, hey. Here we go, going to 54. Why?
On 3rd down, it's Jones. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Man up, D. Slam.
Kill.
Mike 51. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 51.
Prescott to throw on 4th, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Uchenna Nwosu. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson, 51 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football.